Alright guys, here she is. Got 4 miles on it. T1 cargo bike by Fiido or Fido. I always say Fido in the US because it's like, you know, the dog and people will remember it. Tell them Fido, like the dog with 2 eyes. So why this bike, huh? I don't know. I love the way it looks. Looks like a little military bike or something. I don't know. Very industrial. 750 watts. So most of the places that you are gonna go, this will be fine to ride on a trail or in the streets legally. It is governed. You can get it up to 28 governed, slightly faster, about 30-ish, 31 with the thing turned off. Things I love about this bike. The basket's great. It is metal. On my previous bike, I got to use it as a battering ram in an accident, and it held up really well. And actually, for a crush guard, that works pretty well. On the new version of this, they do have a smaller seat, rear rack back there. I'm not sure if I'm going to add the panniers to this bike or not. It did come with Shimano set, cassette, and derailleur, all Shimano. So that was nice. These big boat tires, they do good for cushioning. You do have a fork that you can lock out on the front or not lock out if you're pedaling the bike, and that helps dampen the ride. And then the third point is on the actual seat. This compresses, so when you're bouncing down the road, that helps your butt. It does have a 40 amp hour battery, and it has an ignition, which I like because I can either lock it so you know you can't just use the power and drive away with it, and that also locks the battery in place, so I don't have to worry about somebody heisting my battery while I'm inside. Rear kickstand, I'm loving it. They sent this with reflectors, which didn't come on the other bike, so that was kind of nice. I did do some different cable routing on this one. They sent me a this reflector. I complained about reflectors in my previous video, so they sent me 3 extra reflectors with this bike, so I'm hoping everybody's getting that. But I found it didn't fit here, and these are tapered, so it's kind of rough. And then I also have phone mounts that go up here, so figured that was a nice use for it. One of the other things is that, let's see if I can get it in the sun a little better. When I've got it, it had one brake cable going out one side here, one on one side and one on the other. So I just took the brake off and I fed it through the hole, and so now I have both brake cables together on each side. And to keep them off the paint here, these came with the bike, holding the wiring harness together, but I just wanted to clean that up a little, and that gives a good buffer instead of having rubbing on the paint of the bike. Now the brunt of it is taken on these little seals right here. You go back and forth. So I thought that was a nice solution for that. Still the same awesome headlight as the other one. Here, it's so new. There you go. Alright, now she's good to go. What else can we look at? That's it, guys. I put 3,500 miles in the last one, and I'm sure I'm going to put a lot more than that on this one. Oops, sorry, I'm getting a phone call. There she is, T1 cargo bike. What else can I tell you about this thing? I don't know, the hydraulic brakes that came on it, they're mineral oil filled or something. I haven't used that type of brake, but it seems to be a hydraulic cylinder on the back, so they don't get adjusted from there. So we got a little construction going on down here. There she is, guys. That's my first ride. Still on my recommend list. Still money well spent. Still having a good time. I'll see you guys on the road.